I completely forgot about Housewives Girls Trip. So let's catch up on that in Miami. So it's day 2. And Kelly Kilgore Bensimon tries to give out these swag bags, but Luann shuts it down. She's like, it's all about my eggs français. Eggs français. I don't know what products Kelly was trying to put, but Luann was not having it. Luann is trying to hump her way through all the help in the house. The chef, the butler, the pool man, she don't care. She's like, if there's a penis, I want to sit on it. We find out Sonja's been staying at Dorinda's and has been sleeping in her bed. But at least she left the joint clean. I honestly feel bad for Sonja because she's not racist and she has a sty. Imagine going on vacation and getting a damn sty. But I think that Luann is going to hump the house manager. She gonna sleep with at least somebody there. Ramona asks, what time's dinner? And Luann says, 7. Are you gonna be on time? Girl, it's a vacation. If the heifer late, order without her. Ramona gonna say Luann and Sonja are desperate for men. Like your puss ain't dry. Imagine getting paid $250,000 to go eat free in St. Barth. Maybe I should go on a reality show. Oh God, but Sonja says that her and Bethany are best of friends. And they talk more than her and Luann. Oh God, but now Sonja crying over her private time and who she spend it with. Heifer, we don't care. However, Dorinda's like, look, we there for you, Heifer. You never message us back. It takes 2 weeks to return a text. But Sonja's like, I'm broke and y'all are jet setting. We're living different lives. I can't afford to hang out with you the way y'all hang out. When we're filming and Bravo's paying for it, great. But if we're not, I got the coin. But then Sonja asks, Kelly Kilgore Bensimon, what she did to get Bethany to go off, and Kelly said Bethany wanted to say that she was a victim of the craziness that you have, but she was. They all were. You're nutty boo. But then Luann asks, oh goodness, yes, there you go, checking my teeth again. But then Luann asks, what's going on with your love life, racist Ramona? And she said, I found a Klan member to cuddle up with, but she's keeping coy about it. I can't believe that Dorinda gives a fart that Sonja's talking to Bethany. Sonja talking to Bethany because Sonja need to keep a check coming in however she can. So we get back from lunch and Sonja's drunk trying to get Kristen to swim naked. Boy, she gets lazy when she gets tipsy. Everybody in the club get lazy. Get lazy. Get lazy. Everybody in the club get lazy. Get Bronxy. Get Bronxy. Will you really be trying to get... Are you like a cat trying to steal my soul or something? Are you like the witch in Little Mermaid? Ah. He doesn't do this any other time but when I'm on camera. I think it's his way of getting my attention. Oh God, Sonja's nude. I don't need to see her uncensored ass put a blur on it. If you like us, then baby, put a blur on it. We need you to put a blur on it. So we're having dinner at the Heezy, and the dining room looks great. Luann walking arm in arm with the houseboy. Girl, well, maybe he's into some seasoned cooch. But I've seen her in concert. That's also some rhythmless cooch. So racist Mona goes in on Luann for being 20 minutes late, and Luann said, I have the shits. But now Luann and Kelly get into it over spending time together because Kelly don't invite her to the Ranger games, but Luann only wants to go to meet a guy. But now he's sitting down to dinner, Ramona eating oysters. She talking about it's an aphrodisiac. But isn't that like eating a puss? Shouldn't that be an aphrodisiac for men? Then again, I don't know what kind of dicks you be eating. This seafood tower! God, I'm hungry. I'm having a tuna sandwich looking at this seafood tower. Let me get some, I got some shrimp and bacon. I'm gonna have a little appetizer later. You gotta up your pantry and palate with this. Actually, I should get some more escargot since I'm so good at making it. That'll be some herky-jerky humping. I think the key was the fresh herb sauce. That fresh herb, man, And you know what? I could make that for the shrimp. So now we've got our obligatory dinner game. And we're asking questions. And the first up is, What's something that you weren't honest about on the show that you can tell the truth about now? Kelly is, I was in a bad dating situation, so I kept it to myself. She said also she broke up with who she was dating during Scary Island because she didn't want to deal with the backlash in a relationship. But Luann said, well, do you think you might have looked a little nutty, boo? Do you think you might have overreacted? Nutty boo. Kelly says she was upset because she felt like the whole thing was a Bethany advertorial. But didn't you try to have an advertorial earlier today with your swag bag? Oh, God. So next question, who's changed the most? And they say Kirsten. And Sonia brings up that her husband was on Dolly Madison. You mean Ashley Madison. But, you know, it's still one of them slave owner names, so whatever. However, she said, well, you know, Dorinda supported me through this scandal. Marriages go through ups and downs, and I still got his ass today. Well, I mean, good for you. Let your man cheat in peace. Let your man cheat in peace. Side piece, side piece, side piece, side piece, do-ah. Oh, God, but honey, the men showed up. Luann, Sonia, Luann, and Racist Mona, I mean, they fled from that table like it was the last dick they was gonna see. Luann was like, where's my breath spray? Where's my breath spray? Girl, you wasn't getting no dick in New York. Who are these young men? Oh my God. Oh Lord, what escort agency did they call? Girl. Oh Lord. No, Luann, you are handsome. You are a handsome woman. Oh my God, Lord. They just got the staff and asked them to come on down. Bravo threw them a couple $100 so we could watch these heifers be desperate. Lord, Luann doing this deep voice, happy birthday, dear young man. Happy birthday to you in the key of off. Y'all really look old with all these young men in here. You look a fool. A true fool. I want to know how much producers paid them to come party with the crones. Oh, but now we see Luann dancing with that house manager. I think they gonna hump. Oh, he dipping her? Yeah, he gonna hump her for a good tip. He's not bad looking. He looks like good vacation dick. Huh? Dorinda's like, I need a 40-year-old. I'm not interested, honey. She said I like an old man. 40 ain't old. Oh, God. So now we got one of the guys dressing up like a pirate. I'm sure Luann would sleep with him. Again, vacation dick. It'll do. It'll do. Yeah, he cuter than the other one. I just watched that video of the baby gender reveal where the grandma takes off her wig and has on a blue wig underneath. Is there ever not a time when a wig under a wig isn't that girl? A wig under a wig is always, it's always a good time. It's always a gag. I think we need more of that in everyday life. Wigs under wigs. It's hot, but it's worth it. So it's the next morning. We're interviewing the house manager. I love how the house manager gets like a confessional. He said they're actually very lovely women. They're very respectful. Yeah, because you white. Girl, the house manager got a crush on Luann. He was nervous because you know Luann took him back to her lair last night and rode him hard and put him up wet. Lord, but Sonia's talking about Kristen's man's affair. Honey, don't nobody care about Kristen, but I'm glad you're throwing her a bone of a plot line. Oh, God, you miss your shower so you skinny dip? Why Pink Toes gotta be so nasty? So we got the girls doing their cameos. I'm on Cameo too. So now the heifers get to their little cooking lesson. Luann can perfect her eggs français. A la français. I got a French dip au jus. Au jus. I like to dip my potato chips in it first. A French dip with potato chips is better than with fries unless it's a shoestring. I don't like a thick fry. I like my fries thin, like a waspy white woman from Connecticut. Danbury thin. Denver thin. Los Angeles thin. So Dorinda hitting on the chef, she like, he cute. And he is. But I think I have a better chance than you just by the look in his eye. He gives me that free European. He probably hit the both of us. Dorinda talking about making love to him outside. With your chicken skin and non-ass, you should be afraid of bug bites and poison oak. But you look like a flap of uncooked chicken. Like the skin. Hanging off a drumette. Not a drum. A drumette. But at lunch, we find out Sonia is lining her bags with plastic so she can steal food from restaurants. You trifling heifer. So Dorinda says if you could have somebody join Legacy, who would it be? Lou Mann says she wants Tinsley, and I'm like, she was here for half a minute. Kelly Kilgore Ben Simone says the no for her is Alex McCord. The no for us is you. You're a feces. So Luann says, you know, I took Alex McCord out to dinner with the Count, and he said he never wanted to see them. And he said he never wanted to see them folk again. And Kelly says, why didn't I get to go to dinner with the Count? Because she knew he wouldn't like your tramp ass. But now Luann kind of getting to Kelly. Well, you never invite me to anything. You know, we ain't that close. We wasn't that close then. We ain't that close now. And you never followed through on making plans. I have a friend like that. Love him dearly, but he never followed through. He's an I see you when I see you friend. And he like that with everybody. God, now Lou Man whining about these damn Rangers games. She want that dick. She want dick more than me. She want dick more than a gay man, and that's some doing. But Kelly's like, I'm not going to be used. Lou Man, you're famous. Just buy a damn ticket. Buy a box. Invite some men. Offer some puss in the powder room. But child, now Kristen's trying to speak, and Kelly's like, nobody wants to hear you. You're acting like the house. Ramona even said, can Kristen say something? I mean, I called her Kelly because she is forgettable, but still, she can speak. Kristen said, honey, you're not making sense, and she ain't. Kelly, people want to go to events with you because they think they could be friends with you. But then you act nutty boo and they're like, oh, I gotta go. Ramona said, what? Dorinda said, we ain't no beggars. All right. That was very... Dorinda, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have my life. Now, what the hell is a Hinckley? Oh, it's a yacht. Dorinda had to sell her yacht when her husband died. That's a sorry husband. The whole point of you dying was so I could have a bigger yacht. I mean, I'm so sorry I've lost you. But it's much easier to grieve in a Mercedes, darling. And much, much easier in a Hinckley. But then Kelly tells Kristen to stop being a host because it's driving her nuts. So now we've got our two teams. Sonia's kind of on Kelly's side. And racist Ramona is on Kristen's side. So we split up in our cars and head back to the Heezy. I've realized it's not that San Francisco doesn't have good restaurants. It's that the people in San Francisco don't have taste. So they can't recommend anything because I just went to a restaurant and oh my God. It's not bad, it's just, it's too soft. The praises were sung so high and I'm like, ooh, I could have missed that. It's tolerable. The problem is it's an au jus sandwich. The au jus sauce is good. The meat is sparse, but good. But they want to charge you $3 for grilled onions and $3 for mushrooms, what's supposed to fill out the sandwich. I want to meet a $3 onion or a $3 mushroom. Because I'm sorry, I know you're getting them cans for 69 cents. I could give you $1, but not $3, babe. Not $3. Kristen said, well, look, I watched the show because my friends are on the show. So no, I'm not a super fan. My friends are on the show. I was on the show. So Kelly says, I think you're covering something up. And she says, what, like a bank heist? So Kristen asked the other girls, like, can you help explain to this heifer that I'm part of the show? The girls kind of want them to squash it quickly, but Kelly's still being a brat. But now we heading to dinner? Oh God, Sonia pulling her pussy out, put it away. Nobody wants to see your snatch or feel your flap. So one of the waiters is from the dance party last night. He cute. So at dinner, Ramona asks, what's the biggest misconception of you? For me, it's that I'm not a giver. Ramona, you're a piece of shit and we all know it. Kelly's misconception is that her husband gave her money in the divorce. She ain't get shit. She's self-made. Oh God, but now Sonia bringing up Kristen's husband's affair. She wants to pretend it didn't exist. Sonia said he never cheated on you with 75 transactions. Look, that's her story and she's sticking to it. So they go on and pull up Ashley Madison. They like, we gonna embarrass your butt. Dorinda said you're skirting around it. I don't care, it didn't matter. You cared, heifer. Oh, we got drunk mean Dorinda. Kelly said, I just found it very odd the way you handle it. I never heard a woman outside of Hillary Clinton say that they don't care, except for you. But now Dorinda goes after Kelly for making Kristen seem like a simpleton, which she is. So then Dorinda's saying that she did own up to it and that it was difficult, but Kelly said, well, I didn't hear that. Now Kelly's saying, well, I went back after Scary Island and got my MBA and raised my kids on my own. Nobody was talking about that, Kelly. This is offensive to women who work hard to be amazing mothers. Because she said she stayed with her family and wanted to keep them together? Kelly, everything ain't about you. Everybody's like, she ain't said what you saying she said, Kelly. Dorinda's like, what is your point? What you're saying seems nutty. So now Dorinda and Kelly getting into it. You've been after me all day long. Kelly told Dorinda, don't you bring me your Bluestone bullshit. So we gonna put a pin in talking about Kristen's merge. So then Kristen's talking about how it was difficult in therapy, but Luann just cut her off. Luann don't want to talk about the crap, and I don't want to hear about it, so I'm with her. Okay, so now we starting to dance on tables, and that's the shit. I'll see you soon for episodes 4 through 6.